Hey, I'm Steve Olson. We're here at the VEX at the Sereno Skateboard Deck Workshop. We're doing like skateboards for kids that don't have exactly maybe the whatever, capable of getting to skateboards and getting skateboards. So we brought in some skateboard stuff and some skateboarders and checking it out to where they realize like they can make their own skateboards, they can draw, they can paint. Tennis shoes, the clothing, from like, you know, pants to shirts to jackets to whatever. And well, JoJo, and I love it.
Yeah. Listen, so let me ask you something, man, that really touched my heart about you, man. I saw that you're really a giver, man. I saw you just, when I first met you, you were just pulling things out of the trunk and bang, 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 you know. You saw the kids that we work with, many of them come from all different walks of life. You and I know that, you know, poverty sucks, you know. And I saw you immediately. Where'd that come from?
I don't know where. It probably comes from my parents.
Your parents.
More so than anything.
What do you say about parents, the need for parents?
I have a son that's 27, and to me, good parenting or good parents or a good parent is so vital to the growth of a kid, and like stability, self-assurance, which all this is basically the same, but love everything, you know what I mean? Like, and I myself, I love everybody, but then there's some people that piss me off, but I'd rather stay on that spectrum.
Those are dream killers. Dream killers.
Right,
dream
killers. The dream killers are killing themselves.
Yeah, that's right. That is true.
I don't buy into it, but sometimes you slip.
Yeah. Well,
I've caught up in it.
I've learned to bob and weave them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be good.
Now, a thing about it, what do you think about the school system right now? I mean, where are we headed, man, as far as an educational format for America?
The education format of America, not that I'm any kind of an authority, but I have dealt with it in a personal level through my son, who was a special ed student, and I just think that they're slipping. They're slipping, and when I say slipping, I mean blowing.
Right.
And I don't think
they're fumbling too much.
Yeah, totally fumbling, and it's like, yo, that fumble is losing yardage, and we're losing momentum, and the kids are cool. Kids have always been cool, and they're not going to score with all of the fumbles. That's all there is to it. I agree completely.
So that skating became what to you then? How old were you when you began skating?
When I was a little kid when I began skating, like at the years, like 6 years old, back in the day of like dinosaurs, like metal wheels, just really like very, very basic.
So you're part of that crew that took a 2x4 and borrowed the sisters
I wasn't
the neighbors?
I was a little older. I mean, I was a little younger than those dudes, but I know those cats. I know those cats, and I interviewed a cat that is like an ambassador and was one of those dudes that took a milk crate and pulled that off and put on some roller skate wheels onto the plank and like would go downhill. But whatever. Then homeboy turned out to be like a champion.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, it's very.
It's like the scooters they have today, man. That's back in the old days.
Look at I'm not against the scooters. Yeah, no, the scooters fun. Like skateboarding. Not that it was, but it was, and it is really meant for getting from A to B. It's a transportation tool, and then it's taking on its own life. You know what I mean? Like it's that whole subculture, and it's amazing. But also within that subculture of skateboarding per se, is like you have graphics on the boards, you have wheels, you have bearings, you have the metal of a pouring foundry of a truck that holds the board to the wheels that make you and allow you to turn and do whatever, and sneakers and the clothing, and it's just like it's just another world of it's a subculture of everything.
So here I am, a philanthropist. I own my own business. What good is it for me to invest in something like this into these young kids' life? Well, I mean, why should I?
Because it's good for the soul. You know, I'm not the guy who's going to say, oh yeah, because there's so much money. There's money in it, but that's not the reason to get involved. But that's a personal.
I really appreciate that because I've had other friends, that Jay Adams, you know, and
Oh, no, I know
Martinez
J-Boy
and,
well,
right? You know?
and Martinez.
And they've always said that. You know,
But J-Boy don't ever want to do it for the money.
Yeah.
Do it for the love, the
That's
passion.
well, you know, what I saw too was that basically there was a deep that you could just get out of this world and into another world while you're skating.
Right.
You know, that's what I saw on the kids. They just jump on a board.
You get on a
Mom and
skateboard
dad could
it
be
is
going through.
you and your skateboard and whatever the surfaces you're
You
riding.
hit the ride, man. That's awesome. It's like hitting a wave.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have that many tandem skateboards. I mean, you're riding alone. Maybe you're riding next to your friends or a bunch of your friends, but you're still on your own board by yourself. It's a very individualistic
Man, I appreciate
sport.
you, man. Thank you
Jojo,
so
no,
much,
man.
man.
Thank you.
It's good.
You keep up the work.
So much.
Of course.